My guest today, I've been a fan of this guy since, I don't know, 88. Let's go over the big credits. SNL.
Hello, Mr. Subliminal.
Thank you, Dennis. Haircut. You know, there's so many.
Weeds.
Can I get you a drink, Guru Doug?
Thank you, Cinnamon. I would like watermelon juice.
Happy Gilmore.
Harnessing the good energy, block out the bad. Harness, energy, block, bad. Feel the flow, happy. Feel it.
I feel like you were in a lot of movies in the late 80s, early 90s that, like, were you in Pretty Woman?
Yes, I played the Julia Roberts part.
I feel like you probably read for it.
I was a double in the tub.
Double in the tub.
I did read for it.
Did you? I bet you did. I bet you read for the Larry Miller part.
I am Mr. Hollister, the manager.
And he's a hilarious fucking comedian, and he's got a book called I Exaggerate, which is my brushes with fame, and it's there's a few double entendres there, at least one that I know. Well, there's one double, which is my brushes with fame, which is a double entendre. One entendre means he's sketching them. It's his sketchbook. And there you go. There's
Rami Malek,
who I saw at Whole Foods.
Can I jump into the conversation?
No.
Okay.
And
am I an audience member?
Kevin, you're gonna
be an audience member.
It's exciting, isn't it? And it's Kevin Nealon, ladies and gentlemen. A truly one of the fastest guys. I don't want to put that kind of pressure on you.
I'm coming up the ladder.
You are your wit. It's quick.
You know, I think it's the same with you. I think Irish Catholic. Mm-hmm. A lot of kids in your family. When I went to Ireland, I got on the plane going home, and I was exhausted. I thought, why am I so tired? And it was the battle of the wits being there. You know, the Irish are always trying to one-up you.
Yes. Did you find that it is a little much, right?
It's a lot.
It's a lot of, like, similar, everyone's kind of your cousin.
Yeah.
Like, everyone kind of and it's the hostility of family.
Yeah.
Thank God we don't have to do that again, huh?
Well, I have my Irish passport, so I can go to Ireland and live there.
Motherfucker, you're acting like I don't.
You have one too?
I haven't done the thing, but I got like the citizenship.
We should go there and do a podcast.
I would love to do that.
Can you do an Irish accent?
I'm not going. I'm not that you, now that you put me in a corner.
I want to take, I'm done trying to learn a language. I'm to the point
That's
now
very
where
funny.
Maybe it's better just to learn dialogue, the accent.
It's like not Duolingo, just lingo.
Just dual accent.
Just offensive impression.
Yeah, I was about to do my Irish accent, but I cannot do it. I should be able to. I can speak German.
You can speak accent?
Well, no, I can speak German.
You can actually speak
German. I can speak a little German.
How?
I lived in Germany when I was 6 until I was 10.
Huh? How come?
I like the countryside.
You don't have to answer.
I do have an answer. My father worked for a helicopter company in Germany.
Sounds fake so far. Go ahead.
And so they had a contract with a German company. This is during the war.
Sure.
And and so we lived in a German neighborhood. Most of the military people lived on the bases, and that was mostly military people there. And so all my friends were German, so I got to speak fluent German pretty quickly.
Fluent is that? I mean, are 10-year-olds or 8-year-olds speaking?
That's when you learn.
No, you're the most malleable. That's the hottest time.
Yeah.
Our age, it's sort of just do the accent, do a fake,
do
an offensive accent.
Here's the thing. When I was in high school, people said, take Spanish, it's easiest. And I said, yeah, no, I'll do that later. So I was learning French. So 3 years ago, I said, I'm going to learn Spanish, man. I don't care how old I am. I started learning a lot of stuff, or trying to, about 3 years ago. Piano, the sketching and Spanish. So I took this 3 years. I took lessons with this woman in Mexico City, Zoom. But I wouldn't study. I would just do the lessons twice a week. And I thought, I'm learning Spanish. But then I did it for 3 years, and I realized I'm not learning anything.
You did Zoom?
Yeah.
Spanish?
Zoom Spanish. Yeah, with a Mexican woman, Mexico City.
All right.
So I couldn't retain it like I thought I would be able to. I thought,
Who told you that was the way to do it?
Well, I tried those Duolingo things and, all the other books and, recordings. It wasn't, I zone out. You ever do that? You're reading a book, all of a sudden you realize, hey, I'm thinking about something else.
Where am I? What page am I on?
Yeah, what did I just read?
Yeah.
It's like
Word.
watching a film now. And I was watching a Matt Damon interview. Did you see this? He goes, it's so crazy with films now because they have to keep reminding you what the plot is because people go on their phones and then they come back to it.
Yeah.
So I've always been like that. My attention really...
You've had ADD from before it was cool.
My wife says I have ADD or ADHD.
Yeah.
She threw another letter in there. And I think she's right. I put the milk carton in the cupboard the other day. With
That
glasses.
could just be age.
That's distraction.
You think it's distraction?
Yeah, because I did a fundraiser for Alzheimer's, and they had a bunch of neurophysicists there.
Yeah.
And I asked one of them, I said, look, here's what I've been doing. I believe in the stove on.
You pulled them apart. You pulled them aside?
Yeah, I did.
Give it to me straight.
I left the stove on occasionally. I sometimes leave the car running because they're quiet. And I had an electric car for a while. It's in the shop now. We're going to put a gas engine in it. But... So I was doing things like that.
Did you really leave the stove on?
My wife said
It's
I
not
did.
that quiet.
Oh,
is it gas?
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of noise.
It's not nothing.
The pilot, when you turn it on, goes.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna start a thing where we do sound effects and offensive accents. You don't learn how to repair it. You just learn how to do stove, and then people call you and go, "I need a stove," and you go, "Is it going?"
Yeah. Anyway, the neuro, what do you call it? Neurophysicist. You called neurophysicist earlier, which I let slide. But neurologist. She said that is distraction. It's total distraction. People do that a lot. They put the milk in the cupboard. They leave the baby out in the car. That would be
distraction.
That would
it's
be
ADD.
bad.
It's not.
So
homicide.
It's whatever. It's ADD, whatever. So I was relieved to hear that, but my wife still wants me to go in and be tested for dementia.
For dementia,
It's jumping
dementia.
pretty hard.
That's a pretty.
It's
cold.
like burping, and somebody say you got to go in and check your heart. It's not indigestion.
Like, are you sure? Yeah, that's a real. There's something hostile about that.
Do you have? I know you're like, what are you, 65?
Easily.
Do you have you ever think about getting a defibrillator to have in your
Think
car
about
or
it?
house? You got one?
Just like under the front seat of the car.
Yeah. Just a travel
between
one.
the mattress. Yeah.
Just to give you 5.
Yeah.
Just 5 bumps.
Defibrillate yourself. I like the idea of taking out a defibrillator if somebody's boring you.
To put on that person.
Like you go, either I can do it or you can do it, but this conversation needs to improve real quick.
Yeah, I'm not for small talk.
Yeah.
I'm not for small listening.
Mm-hmm.
But here's my bad habit that I have. One of them is when someone comes up to me and they'll say hello, whatever, I match their enthusiasm. It must be really annoying to them.
You go big? Can you go big?
Whatever they're going with. If they come up, they go, hey, man, how's it going? I go, good. How you doing?
Yeah.
But if they go, oh, my God, it's good to see you. I go, oh, God, it's good to see you, too.
Does that make you a phony?
No, I'm just trying to get on the same level with that person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mirroring.
Mirroring.
That's kind of Irish.
Mirroring. We're not doing it.
So
it's
that's
mirroring.
what I do.
You know, people say there's neuro-linguistic programming, which is you try to match someone's body language.
Yeah.
It makes them comfortable.
Oh.
And then if you really want to take it to the next level, breathing. So, something to think about.
Here's something that's really annoying that I like to do. It's similar to mirroring, but it's more echoing. Okay. So I'll give you an example. Tell me about your day yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay.
Okay.
There are people right? There's a similar thing where people will do this with their mouth. You'll talk and they'll mouth along with you, which is like, what's happening?
Actors do that.
Yeah.
Scenes is really annoying.
Well, that's like, yes. But people do it in real life, which is like, what are you basing? It's not, at least an actor knows what you're going to say.
They don't know the lines.
That's what I mean. It's like, I've caught people doing it.
You do it to me. Show me what you mean. So yesterday, I had a pretty easy day. I didn't do much.
Isn't it?
It's like they're chewing gum.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's crazy. It's like, hey, man, what are you doing? Yeah. You'll see it. Now you'll see it.
All right, should we start?
Yeah, let's start. All right, here's what I'm interested in you about. Long career, great career.
Still going.
Still going. You have a new YouTube special called Loose in the Crotch, which I don't think is true. I think you have
It doesn't have to be true.
proportional penis.
You know what? I haven't seen anyone else's penis. So
You've never seen anyone else's penis?
I've never seen, just on my son when he was born. And
What about, and you never saw your son's penis again?
never again.
Is that, I mean, I'm with you.
No.
You didn't change a diaper.
No. We have people for that.
Great.
They're Irish Catholic.
Yeah, great. Okay. It seems like it's proportional. That's fine. Well, I'll leave it at that.
You know when they say the average length of a penis is?
What they say?
No, yeah, what somebody said. I don't know who it was.
It's doctors.
It's like when they say, you need 10,000 steps.
Yeah. Well, that's made up.
That's made up.
Yes. With the penis stuff, you think it's made up? I don't think they're saying it's a should. It's just the average.
How do they get the average number though? How many people do they survey?
You know what's a great point?
And what country?
They wouldn't have measured. Well, there is one by country, which is pretty funny.
What do you mean by?
If you like stereotypes, penis size by country. It's pretty entertaining.
What would you say the number one country is?
And you're gonna feel racist, just FYI. You're not gonna be racist, but you're gonna feel it.
Does it start?
Yes.
A?
Continent wise? I'm not doing this with you.
Okay, let's go.
But okay, so
It's Ireland.
long story short, spoiler alert. Okay, so long career, great career. Have you enjoyed it?
Every minute of it.
You do like being a comedian, right?
I like being a comedian, an actor, a writer, a director, all that stuff. But I think you're along these same lines. I developed a really thick skin starting on SNL. You can't take anything personally.
What were you doing? How long were you a comic before SNL?
I was a comic for 8 years.
Okay. So you started in 78?
6 years. Yeah, around 77, 78. I don't even remember. Some comics go, I started October 17th, 1980. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know how many Tonight shows I did.
Kevin Nealon.
I didn't always want to be a comedian. I remember a long time ago I wanted to be a veterinarian. What happened was this baby bird fell out of the tree, and I brought him in the house and I nursed him back to health. And I remember for about a month after that, my nipples were really sore, You
really don't?
I don't know. I don't know how many I did with Johnny Carson.
It actually, and the truth is, it does not matter. It's also sad when guys are like, I did 14, 10. I was like, okay.
That doesn't matter. I remember the day I took, I don't remember that, but I remember the day I took Johnny Carson's name off my resume because it was too dated.
Yeah. You were friends with Johnny, right?
No. We were friendly because I would be on the show.
Didn't you play poker with him? Were you a part of that?
No, I sat in his seat that he used to play in before he died.
That's way different than what I thought.
You just spread that around.
You just sat in his seat?
Yeah, at the
What's
card
that
game.
mean?
Where
he wasn't there?
Where he used to sit.
He died and then you replaced it? Or
yeah, I replaced him for a couple of games.
Was there a lot of pressure to fill in to be that? Was it like Leno?
No, because I had good writers. I had a lot of good writers.
Your poker writers?
They had really great poker jokes.
Yeah, I don't want to raise here. They would trust us. Johnny would have raised.
Yeah, poker scares me.
How come?
I did the celebrity poker tournaments. Remember they would have fundraisers?
Yeah.
I didn't even know if a straight beat a flush. And my dentist, her husband, was a poker guy. So I said, can he write down what beats what? He goes, yeah. So she brings it in to me. The whole time I had the thing under the table. I won like $120,000 for my charity.
Imagine if you knew how to play poker. How much you could help people.
Well, sometimes I think it's just blind innocence, nativity, just going in there.
You are innocent, if nothing else. Okay, so then you get SNL, and then you feel like you develop. You were doing well as a comedian. You were making a living.
Yeah, I was doing the road. I was working on the road.
Did you mind doing the road back then?
No.
Not a ton of money back then, but like enough.
No, but you know what it was? I'm sure you were at this point too, was you would work stand-up comedy from Tuesday through Sunday. And Monday was the travel day, and that's when you saw other comics in airports. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going up to, New York.
Yeah.
And they talk about the club or whatever. And it was really interesting because that was when it was a lot more of a novelty to do.
And you like wouldn't know how a club was. You probably like just have a piece of paper with the address and go like, someone might pick you up at the airport.
Yeah.
Get there. Okay. So, and then things start going well. You get SNL and you have to develop thick skin. Did you literally develop thicker skin?
Yeah.
Quickly.
I mean, you have to survive in this business. You have to.
Yeah.
I don't take things personally anymore. Maybe at first I was if I didn't pass like getting it at the on the Comedy Store, I would feel a little hurt. But now it's like, I get it. It's a business. I get it. I'm not going to take it personally. Yeah.
Do you? Okay. Let's say I assume I buy your premise of that it's a business.
Oh, it's not for sale.
I'm buying it. I bought it.
It's costly.
It's gonna cost.
Don't feel bad about it. Don't take it personally.
If it is a business, don't you get mad when people don't think would be good for business?
No.
You don't get mad. You don't get hurt. You don't get.
It's their project. You
Yeah.
can pick if it were my project and I saw somebody that I liked, but they just weren't right for it. I'm not going to put somebody on my project and it takes a nosedive.
Because to be nice,
you don't get a lot of shots.
Right. So you don't. So you think it's basically fair.
Oh yeah, and I like to be nice. I don't like to hurt people's feelings. A lot of times it took me a long time to learn how to say no to people. And to this point, I still beat around the bush, but I do eventually get to the no thing.
How do you say it?
I'll say something like, I'm not sure that we are starting this project this year, and we haven't really decided on who we're going to use, but you are in that area. I'm not saying no right now. But
So the way you say no is by saying I'm not saying no.
At this point.
At
But
this
it's a
juncture?
possibility.
Yeah.
It is a possibility.
In terms of the future of the project, it's up in the air and TBD. A lot of that, a lot of doublespeak.
Yeah. But I mean, we are big fans of yours.
People hate you for it, by the way. They think you think that it's taking you a long time. People and like you're a good guy and you don't want to make people feel bad, but people really don't like it.
I tell you, I asked Larry David. I was doing one of those new material nights at the Laugh Factory.
Sure, did it.
And I said, Larry, do you want to do this thing? I texted him, and he texted me back, no, I don't want to do it. There's no like, hey, I wish I could, but
I have a Larry David story where I had lunch with him and then he was like, he called and was like, hey, friend of his was wondering if I could do a thing. And I was like, yeah, I mean, if it's if it's a favor to you, I'll do it. And there's a beat and he goes, you think I give a fuck if you do this?
Oh my God.
You think I give a fuck? And it was in a Prius and it was like the perfect acoustic Prius. And he's like, him just screaming, you think I give a fuck if you do this? And it's like one of the greatest moments of my comedy life. Where
Wow,
I was like, I
that's
can't
crazy.
believe.
Can you imagine being at that level where you could just be totally honest with people?
Yeah.
By the way, the Prius is the best acoustical car,
Because it's not well built.
It's not well built, but the design of it is spectacular for audio.
It's a wonder it even drives as a car. It's more of a amphitheater.
They should enlarge it like a million times the size it is now and have like a sphere, but the shape of the Toyota.
Yes, we agree. Guys, you get to learn a lot about my habits on this show. My eating, some of my toilets, whatever. I eat a lot too much. And by now, that I don't always, during the day, I'm not dying to eat. I'll either go grab a salad or I'll chug one of my Huels, my old Huels. Look, there's bottles, the black edition, and I've got the powder version of it. I like to mix up vanilla and chocolate, shaky, 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 mostly vanilla. Let's go 70% vanilla, 30% chocolate, glug, glug, glug. Gone. I can go do what I got to do. You guys know that I'm only care about comedy at this point in my life. I keep saying that over and over. Sometimes I do. There is a gym in my building. I will, if I'm gonna go for it, I'll go for the powder. I'll put some powder in the vanilla. It's chocolate powder. Shake that up, and it's a perfect. Yeah, I was doing it before they sponsored the show, guys. I manifested it. It just saves time. Saves time. I also don't want to think about it. My girl's got a kid. I mention that all the time. The amount of meal planning you have to do as a parent is bananas, and I don't want to have to do it for myself, which is, again, another great thing about Huel. Guac. Here's what's going on with Huel. 35 grams of protein, that's a bunch. 27 essential vitamins and minerals, also a bunch. No artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors. Great. Gluten-free. Doesn't affect me, but good. Under $5 a meal. You know I'm cheap, guys. You know I like a deal. And it's a complete meal. You can grab and go. $5. Take it. Don't think about it. Live your life. Live the life you want to lead that doesn't involve then we got to stop. And guys, are you ready for the call to action? Here it is. Are you ready? Here it comes. Look, if you're trying to stay consistent, this combo makes it stupidly easy. Here is a limited time offer. Get Huel today. That's Huel today with my exclusive offer of 15% off online with my code NEAL at Huel, HUEL.com/NEAL. New customers only. Thank you to Huel for partnering and sponsoring our show. Guys, there's going to be a survey at the end. Tell them Neal sent you. Huel.com/NEAL. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Guys, March includes International Women's Day, which is a moment to celebrate women's strength and progress while also recognizing how much they carry every day between caring for others and managing unseen responsibilities. Their emotional well-being can easily be overlooked. We want to remind women how much they matter and that therapy offers a space for them to take care of themselves in the way they deserve. I want to give a shout out to my lady. She's the best, most loving spirit I've ever met. She's the best. I waited and I waited and I waited and I was right to wait because I found an amazing person. I'm not going to say her name. Find it elsewhere. Also, she's a therapist. That's irrelevant. I think BetterHelp advertises on the show because you guys use it, and our show has a lot of male listeners. Women know about therapy. Women, if you're listening, go to BetterHelp. I've sworn by therapy not since I was 24. Started going to therapy. Therapy can help create balance, set healthy boundaries, support overall well-being for everyone. Again, you got to keep the thing with boundaries is they fold, they get winded, they get blown down. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the United States. BetterHelp does the initial matching for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and our 12-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means we typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from our tailored recommendations. Here's the call to action. Your emotional well-being matters. Find support and feel lighter in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/NEAL. That's BETTERHELP.com/NEAL. I'm not gonna rest. I'm not gonna stop doing these ads until everyone's gone. At least 5 sessions, appointments with betterhelp.com/Neal. 10% off. Okay, so thick skin. So you didn't have the SNL thing where you're mad all the time. You're on You're on anxiety pills. You're on.
Neal, I was so happy to be there. It came like at the last minute for me. I was roommates with Dana Carvey. We've been friends for a long time, and he lived in the garage above our house when he was in town. He had a studio apartment up there, and we would just kind of jam in the driveway and just stupid characters,
Yeah.
And he gets on the show, and then he recommends me to Lorne because I need one more person.
That's his first year?
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't even started yet. It's the summer.
Ballsy to go like you.
Well, he was hanging out with Lorne, and he felt comfortable, and he recommended me, and I'm like, well, really? I've never even done sketch comedy, stand-up.
Yeah,
that's all I ever wanted, to be a stand-up, and so I took advantage of the opportunity. I flew in, I did the audition, and that's how I got it.
And did you do like impressions and
no
characters?
Impressions at all? I did my stand-up from the Tonight Show.
And you ended up doing like well-known.
Yeah, I mean, I did a couple of. I did 2 characters that Dana and I used to do in the driveway. just messing around. And one of them was these two porn actors.
Okay.
That were, is that okay with you?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm listening.
They're in the director's chairs and they're getting made up, in the whole genital area.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not really, they're such pros, they don't even, they don't even notice that. They're not even talking about it. They do it every day. And so they're just talking about mundane things. Like, Jerry, did you go to the event last night? That's right, Judy. Yeah, put a little pinstripes on the side for the people. Because I went to this event yesterday, and I'm telling you, the food they have there, a little powder puff on the tip, and just a little bit of sparkles maybe for the people. Everything was for the people. So that was one character.
Did it get laughs in the room?
I don't remember. They're very sympathetic because they know the pressure you're under.
It's also, it's awful. It's an awful lot.
But now I think you got to do
7 people,
25 characters and 17 accents.
Yeah.
But back then they were just looking for the chemistry at that point because this was the year after they call it the weird year.
Yep.
And I think people are all talented, but they just didn't have the synergy with the writers. So I did that stuff, and they were all kind of giving me maybe some courtesy laughs too. But they wanted the chemistry there, and I was dating Jan Hooks at the time.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
She was just funny. She was just like
Jan Hooks,
a funny person.
The funniest woman I've ever met. We were great friends for 6 years. Should have left it at that, and then we started dating. We're a year into dating, we both got an SNL, and her mother had just died.
I can't think of a worse thing to happen to a relationship than you both get SNL.
Horrible.
So she'd gotten it, and then Dana was like...
She was up for it.
Got it.
And so they were stringing her along, and then her mother died. So she went to the funeral in Georgia. And did anyone suspect foul play? Yeah, that's why they were stringing her along. They wanted to see what happened in the courts. Yeah, so anyway, I got on right before her, and then they brought her on. So we had that chemistry.
We can make this joke because she's dead, too. So go ahead.
Yeah. We had that chemistry, and then Dana and I had the chemistry. And I knew Dennis a little bit, but I didn't know anybody else on there. So that's kind of after that weird year.
Well, you weren't on camera in the audition for chemistry reads, right?
No, but they just knew that I was friends with Dana. And
they're having sex, so they probably have some kind of chemistry.
Yeah. It was biology and chemistry, a whole bunch of. So I got on the show, and I was hired as a feature player and a writer. Mm-hmm. The first year, and they guaranteed me 7 episodes.
And had you written a sketch in your life?
Never wrote a sketch. Never came up with a character.
Yep. Perfect. You're hired.
So I did every episode. I did every episode. 22 I was on, and I wrote. And
did you get sketches on as a writer?
Yeah, I got a lot. The first week I got Mr. Subliminal I had written.
Oh yeah, that was you did it on Update?
No, it was a sketch with John Lovitz and Victoria Jackson.
Your subliminal advertising campaign was due yesterday.
Oh boy, the subliminal advertising campaign. Jeez, I forgot all about that. Your fault, but I'm here now, so I might as well go see it.
I learned about subliminal advertising because I have a degree in marketing, so I learned about that in college. And so I wrote this with Al Franken because I used to do it in my act. It was more of like a tagging thing. I would talk to somebody. I'd be talking to somebody in the front row, loser, and I would talk to them and kind of slip words in there every once in a while and try to get things that I wanted. Like, we should get together and go out to dinner one night, your treat, and just have a good time.
Yeah.
So I did that, and it was a big hit. I remember I was nervous before going out, of course. And what you do to calm yourself, you have some routines, rituals that you do. I'm sure. I just said, nobody's watching this show anymore. We lived out of our suitcase every week because we were ready for it to be canceled.
Yeah.
And maybe after 10 episodes, when they finally said, okay, man, it's back, that I take it out. But I remember about to go on, 10 seconds away from coming back from the commercial, Lorne Michaels comes up to me, the creator of the show, and he puts his hand on my shoulder, and he goes, "Are you sure this is what you want?" And in my head, I'm going, no, I'm not sure.
See, that's where people say bad stuff about, or like he's an asshole or whatever. But like that's very funny to me.
Yeah, no, it
as
really
like did it relax you?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it's funny.
It did because he wasn't nervous and he was kind of kidding,
Yeah,
but I get his sense of humor, and I really like the guy.
I do too.
And again, I had a rough year with him once where I may not have been coming back. He's kind of stringing me
when
along.
you were doing Update.
Before
Update.
Before Update.
It's so funny that people that like, oh yeah, I was gone more or less, and then I started hosting Update.
Yeah.
It's kind of what happened to Seth Meyers too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like a lot of people, I got pushed out of the show. You know, they gave Weekend Update to Norm, and then I knew that was my last year. And luckily, I had another show to go to. It was called Champs. It was the first show that Imagine was doing. Steven Spielberg. It was their first foray into sitcoms, so I was excited about that.
Yeah.
But Don Ohlmeyer, who was the head of NBC at the time, he pushed Norm out, and Jim Downey, who was the writer.
Did he push you out?
Got me off. Yeah.
So he was like,
wanted to
I don't
clean the
want
house.
you. And then Norm came in and he was like, I don't want him either.
Eventually. And they wanted Farley out, Adam Sandler out.
Yeah.
So we all went out pretty much. But I didn't make a big deal about it, you know, and I just went and did this sitcom that didn't last. And Norm eventually got pushed out because of all the OJ jokes.
According to retailers, the most popular Halloween mask this year is O.J. Simpson. And the most popular Halloween greeting is, I'll kill you and that guy who's bringing over your glasses, or treat.
If you read the book Lorne, it talks a lot about all of these things. The book that just came out.
The book is called Lorne.
Yeah, it has a reversible cover.
And
by the way, Neal, people were asking me where can I buy one of these paintings, and I finally developed a website.
Developed?
I developed it.
Like a rash.
No, like Steve Jobs developed the iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's kevinnealonart.com, and a portion of the proceeds go to LA Children's Hospital.
Great.
And people can go there if they want to buy buy a painting.
How much?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
No, it's different prices.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So you never got your feelings hurt? You never...
Oh, no, I've got my feelings hurt.
No, I'm saying on the show you never got your...
I would be disappointed and angry sometimes, sure, like if a sketch didn't get on. That really got a big, reaction.
Yeah.
But, and then after a while I learned, for me, I was just happy to be on that show.
Yeah.
I thought, what am I doing here? There's people at the Groundlings that do tons of characters, and here I am, a stand-up.
Was everybody like, because Dana was so charactery and
but Dana
Mike
was a
Myers
stand-up
and,
too.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Dennis Miller.
Dana did Church Lady the first episode,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. From
and
his
that
act.
crushed.
Well, isn't that special?
From his act, yeah.
And then that's first sketch up after
I don't
the
know.
monologue?
I think maybe that was his first
Wait,
sketch.
When were you on? Do you remember when Mr. Subliminal was on?
First show.
But I'm saying like...
Oh, we're in the rundown?
Yeah.
I don't remember. See, I don't remember those things, those little things like
How
that.
many Tonight Shows have you done? Don't answer.
17 and a half. I got kicked off of one of them.
Wow. Took a swing at John.
Yeah. So anyway, it worked out for me. I liked doing it. And it was more of a marathon for me. A lot of people wanted to get in there and be a big hit and get a movie career. I'm just lucky to be there. And I can't believe I'm watching Mick Jagger rehearse.
Yeah.
On Thursday or Friday night. And I'm watching Paul McCartney, James Taylor, all these people that I grew up loving.
And did you have big showbiz dreams? Like where'd you grow up?
In Connecticut.
And was it like...
And Germany for 4 years.
And of course, who can forget Germany in the helicopter industry?
Aber natürlich.
And so when you started doing stand-up, was it just like, I'll see, this is better than having a job?
No. That's all I wanted to do was stand-up.
Oh, from the time you were a kid.
Stand-up, yeah.
Got it.
Well, I wanted to be like, and then we're going to talk about you a little bit. I wanted to be a singer-songwriter.
Oh, right.
Because I played the guitar and I was in some garage bands. But that was too difficult. I felt intimidated. I felt insecure singing on stage because I never had lessons or anything. And stand-up I loved. I would get the TV Guide at the time. They had TV Guide. Did they have that when you were growing up? Mm-hmm. And I would highlight every comedian that was going to be on different talk shows. And it'd be like George Miller, Stanley Myron, Handelman, all these comics. I would not miss them. So I always wanted to do stand-up because I would see them come out and do 5 minutes. And I go, that's their job. Then they're done.
Yep.
I want to do that because
I
worked
got
in
$1
a
million
factory.
for what they just said.
I know it. I worked in a factory for 2 years, in a helicopter factory that my father worked for. And it was good money. I would have stayed there, I think, a long time, had not the foreman come over to me one day and go, what's a young guy like you doing working in a place like this? I said, I'm just paying off my college loan. I'm getting some money to go travel around Europe with my buddy. And he looked off, he goes, yeah, that's what I said 20 years ago. I quit like 2 weeks later.
That's it. That's so cinematic.
And I got a job in another factory.
Had a better helicopter factory.
Ospreys.
Did you? Okay, so and what's your? This show was supposed to be about people's psychological problems. Do you have any psychological problems?
Well, ADHD.
ADHD, of course, which we covered pretty in depth.
I don't think I do, man.
You've been married twice?
Yeah.
And
out of order, though. Whatever that means.
And
yeah, I've been married twice.
And what happened the first time and what happened the second time?
Well, the first time we got divorced.
It just didn't.
Second time was lasting.
What happened why'd you get divorced?
I got divorced for several reasons. I mean, it's just we didn't have things in common eventually. You realize that.
Yeah.
Like she wanted a kid originally.
Right.
As did I. And then 2 years into it, she woke up and crying and said she didn't want a kid.
Yep.
And because I was raised Catholic, Irish Catholic, divorce was not on the table.
Yep.
So I stayed with her for, 8 or 9 years after that. And then there were some problems with her relationship with my family. And that didn't help. And eventually, she just drifted from
Do you get along with your family?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
I'm really close to my family. My parents have passed, but my brothers and sisters, I have 5. I just realized discovered I have a half brother 2 years ago.
That must have been, how come? Who did what?
Oh, well, 23andMe. With my sister, because I don't check 23andMe, because you know how it is. There's always like, hey,
it's like Twitter. Once you go on there,
yeah. I found out I have 3 half brothers from Twitter, and from TikTok, I have 7.
Did you? How do you find? Literally, you found out your dad did some.
Yeah. Before he was married, though,
and never told anybody.
He didn't know.
Oh,
apparently,
wow.
He didn't know. My mother didn't know. The only one that knew was the mother. She never told anybody.
Was she alive when you guys found out?
She was alive. She's 97. And the granddaughter who found out about it confronted her. And she said...
Died on the spot. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what killed her. She said, Grandma, or whatever she called him, what do you know about Emmett Nealon? Do you think you might have
cup.
had... And she says, well, I was with him one night. Right. And I mean, it's a long story. He came back from Okinawa.
Go on.
He was a good-looking guy in the Bronx, and this family lived across the street from him growing up on Olinville Avenue. And I don't know why people find this complicated when I tell them. The woman's sister married my father's brother. Right?
Okay.
So that's how my father kind of knew them. I mean, how they got closer. Like they'd have reunions and my father would go and my half brother would show up and he would say, this guy is cool. I like this guy. You know, I like hanging out with him. He seems like a nice guy.
So he was around.
He never knew that was his father though.
He thought it was,
But
who did he think was his father? His basically his uncle? He thought his uncle was his father?
Yeah.
And was it?
No, I'm sorry. He thought that my father... Oh, he knew that my father was the brother of his uncle.
Oh, okay.
See how complicated it seems to get? But it's not.
Complicated.
It's not that complicated.
It's still a little complicated.
Yeah.
And did they? So it wasn't chaos. It wasn't a scandal.
No, it wasn't. But there is something that came up recently that I thought, well, maybe the father knew his father that raised him, because he was saying that whenever he went to a reunion or a gathering, his father Joe would always ask, is Emmett going to be there? Or maybe he didn't even ask, he just didn't show up. So possibly, I mean, I'm not sure who knew.
Yeah. That's like that time too.
Oh yeah. That would
like
be
they
a big
just
scandal.
a lot of secrets and like, we can't, I'd have to go away. If a woman got pregnant, she'd have to go.
Oh yeah, they go to a nunnery.
Yep.
What do they call them? Convent.
Yep.
And then,
one thing leads to another. Yeah. So and what's the rap? Is it hard being you? Is it fun to be you?
It's fun to be me. I get to do a lot of great things. Do you know what it's like? People love you when you go on stage. When I'm at home, I'm a goofball.
Yeah.
I put the milk in the cupboard. My son laughs at me because I don't remember the exact names of the actors or whatever.
Yep.
Or I don't know how to do the, pay with my phone quick enough, with technology.
Yeah.
I don't tap it
You didn't
enough.
tap the parking meter.
Yeah. So
I had to tap it for him, guys.
So when I go, and like when you go to a
Dementia. It's called dementia.
Are you forgetting we're having a conversation here? When you go to a club, how can you not like your life? I mean, people are applauding for you. They love you. At least in my case.
I know.
I don't
In
know what
your
happened
case,
to
I
you.
can only imagine.
Yeah.
You have a great joke that I want to talk about, which is you openly said you didn't like Anthony Bourdain. Did that make it onto the YouTube special?
No.
Oh,
no.
shit.
I stopped doing that because I started feeling guilty about it. Because a lot of people have, know people that have committed suicide. And but I did it, and I knew he would like it because he was very self-effacing and deprecating. He even said that when he dies, he wants to be thrown into a wood chipper.
Throw me into a wood chipper and spray me into Harrods,
Did they honor his wishes? I don't think they did.
Actually.
They did.
Yes.
Were you was anybody at the restaurant that you know?
They did, but that was the last time they ever went. But Bourdain is still there. Everywhere.
He's still a big part of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay, and then in terms of...
In fact, I remember you telling me, keep doing that joke, because I think you knew that it was kind of a little bit
people
edgy.
don't... Kevin Nealon would, in public, say, I didn't like Anthony Bourdain.
But they knew I was joking.
Because I
did like him.
I knew you liked him.
I thought he was kind of cool.
Yeah.
The way he'd come out of the kitchen and smoke a cigarette.
Here's my rap on Anthony Bourdain. I would never say this on stage. I'll say it in public.
There's actually a picture of him in the book.
Is that true?
Yeah.
We're going to get to that in a second.
Okay.
KevinNealonArt.com. He developed a website. Is every episode of Anthony Bourdain's show that I saw, every country came to the same conclusion, that the food was as hearty as the people.
The way Sicilians shop reflects their outlook on life. Here's to the real Mexico. Food made by hand. Cheap, local, a true reflection of a place.
Literally every episode, just like Vietnam, Germany, Thailand, Ghana. The food is as hearty as the people. Okay, man.
And they light up a cigarette.
Yep. And then he'd be on a tuk-tuk or he'd be on a riverboat. Yeah, or a camel or whatever. So that's why I didn't. Do you like the food shows?
You didn't like them?
No, I would never say that. Did you like the food
I like
shows?
Somebody Feed Phil. Phil's a friend of mine, and
he's done the pod.
He's
a good
right.
guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I don't watch the Food Network.
Yeah,
because I have food at home. I don't need to watch it on TV.
Yeah,
I'm not going to watch it on TV and go, yeah, I got that. I got it in the refrigerator.
Okay, do you have basketball at home?
I have like 5 basketballs.
Would you watch basketball on television?
No, I don't.
Same reason?
Same reason. I have high school shorts in my closet from gym shorts.
We have basketball at home. Why would we watch basketball?
Yeah.
Okay. That's let me go into this book real quick. So you don't have a lot of psychological problems. Like you've never had, you don't
I used to have claustrophobia.
Go on. What was that?
When I was in SNL, I had to do, in a nutshell, when I was in SNL, I had to do a character of Jay Leno. So they needed to build a prosthetic for my chin.
Yes.
Right? And I've never had a life mask made, which they put plaster all over your face.
Yeah.
They don't do it anymore, and the guy told me, he goes, we're gonna mix it up and put it on your face, we're gonna cover everything except for your nostrils. I'm gonna tell you what happens. It's gonna heat up a little bit and then it's gonna harden. And then we take it off. The whole thing will take about 11 minutes. I said, no problem. So they throw plastic over me. I can't hear anything. I can't move my mouth. And just my nostrils. And then it started heating up and getting harder. And I started panicking. It was such a surprise to me because I thought, if they close my nostrils, then I can't breathe. I'll suffocate. And it's plastered onto my face. So I passed out in the chair. And,
wow.
Yeah. And the guy put it in cold water and showed it to me. And it looked like this. Because we can't salvage this one. So I said, let's do it again. Because I thought that was a fluke. I shouldn't be doing that. So we did it. He turned up the radio loud so I could hear that, have some sensory. And I kept my hands out from under the plastic.
And you could breathe the whole time?
Yeah, through my nose. But I'm an open mouth breather.
Now you know. Now you tell me.
I also have a CPAP machine.
Is that true?
Yeah, but I don't use it for the breathing.
Just for kicking it? It's a jerking off joke. I didn't. What
are you talking about?
Think that you would do a jerking off joke.
Is that how you think? I use it to circulate air around the room.
Okay.
And you're thinking that way.
I thought you were
Interesting.
using
So you
it
have
as
psychological
as
problem like that.
As, hey, yes, ding me. Yes,
Anyway, so I tried it again, and I almost passed out again. And I thought, whew, got through that. A week later, I'm on the subway.
Like elevated heart rate, like fuck,
everything.
like close. It feels like the walls are closing in.
Yeah. So I mean, that eventually happened. I'm on the subway 2 weeks later, or a week later, and I'm stopped in between stations, and it's dark, and I started getting that same feeling. I could go back there right now and relive it.
I had a panic attack before I did special, and I had to start taking propranolol.
Yeah,
because I never got them.
Propofol.
And now I can. Once your body knows you can do it, it's like, oh well, no, we do. Like
you're allowed to have it now.
Yeah, like no, we're cleared. We should have one.
Oh,
and that's what happened to you.
Yeah, but you still get them.
Yeah, if I don't take a propranolol.
Oh, you got to take that.
Yeah,
Propofol.
And did you get one again? Had you get them?
Oh
then?
yeah, for like a couple of years, and it escalated. It got even more and more, and I thought, how am I going to work ever again? Because I can't be out on stage. How am I going to fly someplace?
Yeah.
Even going on stage, I knew I had to be on there for 45 minutes. I couldn't leave, so I felt trapped. So I'd always tell the MC, I'd say, hey, stand by, because I might have to leave the stage. Just stand by, because I'll get they'd always laugh like I was kidding.
Yep.
If I had to do a scene on SNL, and if I had to wear layers of clothes, I would get claustrophobic.
Oof.
Because I was trapped in them. So,
and that was the time when sketches would be like 8-9 minutes long.
Yeah,
too.
that's
so
right.
That was sketches were too long.
Yeah.
If anything over 4.5, 5, you get a little itchy.
Right.
You got cut from a lot of sketches because they were like, Kevin, this one, past your bedtime.
He's in the bathroom, hitting the walls. So I thought, what am I going to do on airplanes? How am I going to do gigs? You know, I'm done. But I realized that if I'm sitting on the tarmac of in an airplane, if I took out a sketch pad and started drawing, that would distract me. And the same with going through the tunnels to get out of New York. I would put a blanket over my head, put the Walkman on, and just turn it up loud so I wouldn't know I was in the tunnel or not. And so I finally went to a doctor. I started becoming agoraphobic because if I would see traffic backed up on the freeway so I couldn't get home, I would start panicking. Bridges. And when I was going through a tunnel, the Lincoln Tunnel, I'd always look and say, okay, we're halfway now. So if I have to get out, I'll run that way, more than halfway.
They do have that walkway, which I think is
Oh, no, I know that walkway.
I know elevated on the right. Well, if you're going into the city, it's on the right.
Yeah, and you could actually squeeze through on the left. If you
I know you. I believe you. I know you thought about it.
No. So I finally ended up going to a doctor in the Valley, and believe it or not, his name was Doctor.
The Valley doesn't bother you? Like, I'm going to be stuck in the Valley.
Well, no, I had a blanket over my head all the way.
Great. Tons of car accidents. From, driving oncoming traffic, whatever.
Luckily, I wasn't driving. I go to this guy, and he has a phobia workbook. But the biggest thing that helped me was whenever I started feeling it coming on, and if anybody's listening and they get panic attacks or anxiety, it's a brown paper lunch bag. You scrunch the opening, and you put it to your mouth, and you breathe in for 4 seconds, and then breathe out for 8 seconds. I'm not sure which, if that's the right order or not, but that helped me, and it would give you. I don't know if it would give you. I forget what he said, more carbon dioxide or something. Or just watching the bag go up and down. It helped me a lot.
Yeah, it's box breathing is one of the techniques.
Oh, it is?
It's in for 5, hold for 5, exhale for 5.
Make sure you don't have like a tuna sandwich in the lunch bag because you'll be breathing that in.
Yeah.
And that
could send you, that could make things worse.
Yeah.
And does it ever come up anymore?
No. I go in, I don't worry about anything. Although I did not go on this ride in Seattle. It's kind of like the ride is similar to that ride they have at California Land, Soaring, where you get on like a chairlift kind of a thing and you go over the country. It's really cool. But I didn't go in because I wasn't with anybody, and that was just a touch of it. But now
you just were like, eh.
I thought, well, I would have gone in, but if there wasn't a wait. But the show already started, so it's like another half hour. But now that's all gone because I confronted it. I go in elevators now. I don't mind.
And you just cool guy on an elevator.
I'll go on that bath escape down to the Titanic. I don't care.
You'll take the submersible?
Submersible, yeah. I was thinking about escaping from a bath because I got a panic attack once.
Bathtub?
Bath escape. Hey,
do you have any questions?
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Did you hear that I have a documentary?
No.
We have a documentary. My wife and I are executive producers on it. We're a team of executive producers. It's produced by Tig Notaro.
Sure.
And Steph Willen.
Is it Go to Where the Good Light is? That
Come See Me in the Good Light.
Come See Me in the Good Light.
Yeah, and we're really excited because it was nominated for an Oscar.
Got nominated for an Oscar.
I'm going to the Oscar for the first time, Oscars, and it's a great, great documentary. It's a story about these two women who live in Colorado. They're poets. Andrea Gibson is a poet laureate, and their wife is Megan Farley. She's a poet as well, and it's really a love story, and it's joyful. It's surprisingly funny, and it's about Andrea Gibson being diagnosed with a inoperable cancer, and how she faces that, and with the joy that comes from that. It's kind of like a radical joy throughout the whole thing, and it really is life affirming. And I guarantee if you go to see it, you will really appreciate life much more.
Here's a question for you. What do you make of death in general? Guys, I'm interested in what my body's doing. A lot of the stuff I talk about on here is body-based. I've done all sorts of stuff. There's also, I've gotten tested for every food allergy. I love a test. I love a plan. I love an app I can look at stuff on, a website I can look on. We live in the age of too much information, but it's good. Or I'm not going to say too much information. More information than ever is at our fingertip. Anyway, SuperPower. Here's what they're doing. They come to the house. You go to the lab. They do a draw, right? You give them a sample, and then they send it off, and they check you for 100 different biomarkers, which is way more than you normally get. Unlocks real understanding of your body as you head into this glorious year 2026. The AIR app includes detailed information on your heart, liver, thyroid, hormones, metabolism, vitamin and mineral levels, and even environmental toxins. So from disease prevention to treating that annoying brain fog or simply optimizing your gym game, SuperPower is the most comprehensive and advanced system out there. All right, here's what it is. There's a thing for rich people called concierge service where they do this. You go to a lab. It's way more expensive than this. I'll tell you the price in a second. You get the same information. It's the same system. It's just better. The price is fair. They give you your results. Then they suggest if you want to do supplements. They can do prescription suggestions. You don't have to go anywhere else. I'm nothing if not lazy. One-stop shop. They'll give you nutritional guidance, lifestyle and behavioral adjustment. You can even get your true biological aids that you can track over time. Guys, here's the price. Used to be $4.99. Right now, $199 for the full experience. That's more affordable than anything else out there. Other testings charge $500,000. Some is more. It's crazy. It's good. I'm telling you, this is a good system. I've been doing like the rich one, and I've done this twice now. It's better. Make this year the year you stop guessing about your health with SuperPower. Not only did SuperPower reduce their price to just $199, but for a limited time, our listeners get an additional $20 off with code NEAL. Head to superpower.com to get your membership. $20 off with code NEAL at checkout. $20 off your membership. After you sign up, they'll ask you how you heard about them. Make sure you say Neal. They should get the idea from the code, but they want double verification. This is all my idea. Superpower.com. Code Neal. Thanks. Guys, this podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Okay, Squarespace. Another one. Been using it. It's the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online, whether you're starting out or scaling your business. Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place. All right, so I'm pretty old, right? You wouldn't know by how limber I am and lithe, but I'm pretty getting up there. Old credits, we'll say that. So I've been build website, hire, got to build it, do it. I got to text the guy, whatever. Here's what I realized. There used to be like 4 different websites you had to go to. And I think Squarespace has figured out like, we should just sell domain names, have a B2B thing, have a video hosting, sell merch hosting. Just, it used to be like separate and you had to it was a pain, right? And then you have to do a plugin. Now they've got it all now. I've actually been working on my website. It's not perfect, guys. I go look. We're building, but we're doing it with Squarespace. I'm loading photos in, choosing fonts, choosing layouts. It's getting there. It's cute. When I put shows on sale, it'll get a little more serious. But for the time being, I stand by what we're doing over there. Squarespace is great. I suggest going on there, buy a domain, build your site, whatever you want to do. Head to squarespace.com/NEAL to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using code NEAL. Do it. If you're thinking about doing it, even stupid one, it's fun. You could have a website about nonsense, and it'll be fun. Squarespace.com. Thank you to Ro for sponsoring this video. Thank you, Ro. Hey, Ro. Guys, RoSparks is it's for erectile stuff. There, I said it. I don't even think I have erectile problems, but why risk it? You know what I mean? Why risk it? Why try to be a hero and be like, I don't need it? It's so easy to get at this point. This is another one of these things is, if you had told me 20 years ago how easy it would be to get Tildafenol and Sildenafil, like these things I used to buy them. I would buy them from like my buddies who had, and I think I spent $30 on one pill one time. So again, it's insurance. People go like, do it for her. I'm doing it for me. I want to be good at sex, and I want to be consistent, and I want to be reliable. And I have zero shame about taking a RoSparks. It's just easier. My girl doesn't even know I take it. She has no idea. And by the way, they last long, so you only need to really take one, and then you're good for like 24 to 36 hours. And as far as my girl's concerned, I might not take them. You don't know that I'm taking them. I am, but you don't know that. And it's whatever. It's like it's just a thing. Then I can focus on what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Getting in there, pumping. You know what I mean? So much pumping. You stick it on your tongue, dissolves, tastes pretty good, and kicks in 15 minutes on average. That's because it enters the bloodstream faster than traditional pills, which can take up to an hour or more. So if you want to get hard fast and stay sex ready for up to 36 hours, check out RoSparks. Ro keeps it simple. Everything happens online. You connect with a medical provider, and if you're approved, treatment shows up at your door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get 15% off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Just head to ro.co/blocks. That's ro.co/blocks for 15% off your first order. Sparks is a compounded drug product. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety info. Good, it's good, dude. I'm telling you. I wouldn't lie. Our penises are too important. I would never lie. Here's a question for you. What do you make of death in general?
It happens.
Right. Okay. But does it scare you? Are you, your parents died, your Jan Hooks died, a lot of your friends passed. Like, what do you make of it?
Well, as I grow older, I grow more wiser, and
are you supposed to say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I don't know. It seems arrogant.
Well, it's true. How can something be arrogant if it's a fact? It's like gossip. If
you're good looking, you don't go, I'm good looking.
By the way, I ChatGPT'd. Actually, my son ChatGPT'd to see if I was handsome. And they said, not in a Hollywood way, not in a Hollywood movie kind of way, but Hilarious. He's warm, and some people find that attractive.
Fuck, now I want to do it. Talk to me about death.
You'll die eventually.
Okay.
You won't know it.
Okay.
It'll be like Sopranos. Right?
Yeah. Don't Stop Believing will come on.
Yeah, it's just empty. That's all it is. I was friends with Norman Lear.
Yep.
He lived to be 101.
He did.
I said, Norman, do you worry about death, about dying and leaving? He said, it's not the going, it's the leaving, because he's leaving this beautiful planet with all these people he loves and these experiences. and he's moving on to whatever he believes. But that's the way I feel. It's really what's happening right now. And I do believe when you die, it's nothingness. You don't even know anything. It's just you don't exist.
What do you make of the animation of life? If life is we exist, and then if you don't exist,
I'm having
isn't there a
trouble
system?
Following you.
This
right
is
now.
your father's brother was there.
Yeah.
If there is there, shouldn't are you open to the idea that maybe there's more or no?
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
open to anything. Maybe that's called agnostic. Like
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. But I've been kind of seeing a lot of atheists on Instagram giving their views, and a lot of them I agree with.
Yeah.
I think, there's even Ricky Gervais has a good outlook. He goes, there's 300,000 religions on the planet, and yours just happens to be the right one.
Oh yeah, I don't buy any and then this happened, but I do buy I think I hope or feel like maybe there's something.
I do too, but here's my thought as I grow wiser and older.
And not conventionally good looking.
Isn't it kind of not arrogant, but to think that how we all got here? I don't think we're capable of understanding the immensity.
Completely
of
agree.
What is going on? So we create this.
Well, no, that's why people who say it wear a robe and a crazy hat. Because it's so impossible that they would know. And they'd be like, well, would someone with this robe on not know? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And what gets me is when people look up in the sky when they're talking about heaven.
Yeah, it's up there. And hell is downstairs.
But what's straight in front of you? Life, my friend. Enjoy it.
And behind me is the past. All right, we're going to go. I'm going to flash people, and you tell me your favorite anecdote about these people.
Okay.
We're going to start with Robin Williams.
I knew Robin Williams. When I first came out here, I worked at the Improv as a bartender for a couple of years, and I would hang out there just to do open mic night, and I was there almost every night. When someone would come into town, they say, "Oh, hey, what can you show me around here? I can show you the Improv."
Yeah.
And back then, a lot of people were coming in, comics that I adored. Robin Williams, Andy Kaufman, Steve Martin came in.
Would Andy Kaufman do well?
Yes.
He would.
Oh my God, the place
Okay.
was packed.
No.
Sometimes he
not
wouldn't do well.
crowded. Would people laugh and have fun?
Yes, they would. I mean, to a certain point, he would read. At one point, he read The Great Gatsby.
Yep.
And people thought
Crushing.
he would just read a paragraph or two, but he kept reading it.
Yeah.
I kept reading it. Then people would leave.
Yep.
And they hear laughter. They come back inside.
Yep.
And I really admired him because he really explored the psychology of comedy and what makes people laugh. And I try to do that. He was one of the people that influenced me. Him and Albert Brooks and Steve Martin.
Yep.
And to this day, when I'm on stage, I listen to the laughter. I think, what a great ability to bring this emotion out of people.
Yeah.
Where they will audibly emit these
weird
noises.
One, yeah. It's definitely a weird
If an
thing.
alien came down
Yes.
and walked into the showroom at the Improv at the Comedy Store and they saw people doing that, they would look at you and go, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah. And you wouldn't really be able to tell them. All right, and Robin, so you worked.
Yeah, so
the
Robin
bar.
would come in. He'd come
Yep.
back from, he was doing a show at the time called Mork and Mindy.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd come in because he would always do these shows right after he got out of doing taping, whatever it was. And he showed up with his suspenders on, with
Yep.
all the pins on there and
Yep.
his pants. And he went on, and he would kill. He would crush. When I first moved out here, I saw David Letterman and Jay Leno. I thought, oh my God, I can't get any better than that. And then I go to a place in Newport, at the time it was called The Laugh Stop. And this guy gets up and he walks through the crowd. He's taking women's purses and he's going through them, pulling stuff out. And he's doing Shakespeare. I thought, oh my God, why am I even doing comedy?
Yeah.
Why would I even bother? But then I realized he can't be everywhere at once, almost. So,
So you're like Robin Williams understudy? Like Robin Williams can't make it tonight? But
Yeah. I had to follow him once at the
How was
Improv in New York. Horrible. People were looking.
I actually saw him at the Improv in New York when
Did
I was
you?
in high school, and he didn't kill.
No.
He didn't. Him and Rick Overton did improv, and it was kind of It just wasn't great.
Did you tell him that?
No, I didn't catch up with him.
I did see him at a club. I never really knew the real Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Off stage, I would talk to him some, but it was always like, "Oh, how are you doing, boss? Hey, boss, how's it going, boss?"
Yeah.
Called everybody boss because he didn't remember the name, I'm sure. So we were at Cobb's Comedy Club, and this is like in the in the 80s, early 80s, and it was a club called Cobb's, and it was in the Marina at the time. And he had done a set, and then he left, and then he came back to the club, and he was pissed. I go, "What's going on?" He goes, "Oh, I can't start my car." He was really angry. And it was weird to see him angry.
Yeah.
And made me realize he's a regular person,
Yeah.
He's doing an act. So I said, well, maybe I can help you out. And so we go back. He's got a Range Rover. It's an old one. I know nothing about cars. I know nothing how to fix a car. So we open up the hood, and he's leaning in there, and he's swearing and stuff. I said, let me have a look at it.
Knowing nothing.
Nothing.
You just wanted to help Robin
trunk.
Williams.
I just wanted to make him think I was helping him. So I said, you know what? I don't know. It looks like maybe you might have to get some professional help here. If I have my tools with me, sure, but I can't help you, Robin. Can I give you a ride home?
Did you?
No.
And what happened to the car? Do we know?
It's still there.
Correct.
It's still there.
Johnny Carson. We already kind of.
Yeah, I got so many stories about that. I do know when I did that show the first time, I've never been more terrified, and I had to do it. Because if I missed that opportunity, and I'm behind the curtain getting ready to go out, and my mouth is so dry.
Yeah.
It's so dry. I'm trying to go over my act, and the curtain opens up, and I walk out to my tee, all the way out to that little mark on the...
Kevin Nealon. Kevin...
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
That shiny black floor, I forgot my act. I could not remember it. And the audience is applauding, and I'm thinking, oh boy. And the last clap ended, and I remembered it. And it was the best set I've ever had. I mean, applause breaks. I went over my time because of the applause breaks, so they had to bump the last act, and he brought me over. I did panel, and I couldn't have been happier. I was on cloud nine, and I ended up dating the actress that we bumped for like 6 months.
Wow.
Which was great.
Who was the actress?
Every way. Rosalind Chow. She was on a show called Aftermash. Nice girl. Great. Anyway, I've never had such a natural high than that doing that show. And everybody at the Improv back then, they would watch it on TV at the time. And I knew they're all there, and I went to my friend's house and just watched it with a pillow in front of my eyes. Occasionally I peer over. Because it's so complicated. You don't know what to wear. I saw Ted Danson on there. I thought, that's a nice outfit. Maybe I'll wear that. It was khakis with a maroon jacket and a tie. And I'm watching me afterwards and going, I look like an usher. I look like a page over there.
Yeah, like when you were just describing that outfit, I'm like, what?
I know it. And my mouth was so dry.
Well, you know, Ellen Sinbad got her outfit. Literally, Sinbad helped her get her first outfit. And it's a Sinbad outfit. It's unbelievable. Yeah. It's giant pants and giant
hammer pants?
Yes.
Anyway, my mouth was so dry when I would smile, the fake smile, like I just heard that joke the first time. My top lip would stick to my gum. And I didn't want to lick it because I knew people were always nervous.
Yeah.
So I would try to adjust my lower lip up a little bit. But that was one of those things where I didn't want to do it, but I knew I had to. Otherwise, I regret it for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So I did it, Johnny Carson.
And did it change your life? Other than dating Rosalind Chow for 6 months?
Well, everything changes your life.
Talk about asserting dominance early in a relationship. You bump her and then you start dating. I mean, what do you want?
Oh, man,
Rosalind Chow. All right, Dave Letterman, first guest of the pod. How many? You've done his show a bunch, I assume?
I don't remember how many times, but I used to come down when I was on SNL. He was in the studio below us. And whenever a guest didn't show up, they would ask me to come down and kind of do a bit from the doorway or, get on there. And it got to a point where I wasn't really killing, I was just coming down. And so I said, I can't do these anymore. And, it's just killing me. So,
that's funny. I've never heard someone like breaking up with a talk show. Like, look, it's not, I don't think this is working.
We got back together again after a while, but there was some rules,
You got to assert a boundary.
We had some boundaries we had established. But yeah, I would do his show quite a bit. And I remember during the commercial break, he would always turn to me and goes, "This audience sucks, man." I said, "Oh, I thought I did good." This audience sucks. And I remember one time I was breaking up with a girl, and Paul Schaefer would always ask, "What song do you want us to play you out on?" And I remember thinking, this will show her. What a Fool Believes by the Doobie Brothers.
Message sent.
I don't even think she watched it.
Of course.
She probably didn't even know it's on there, but it made me feel good.
Yeah, she'll if she, it's, you know, they're on YouTube.
By the way, I didn't know how David Letterman felt about me.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't really communicate with people on the show. He doesn't talk to you during the commercial or beforehand. And I ran into him in the Caribbean about a year ago. And I saw him in the restaurant, and I went over and said hi to him. He could not be more gracious and complimentary to me, citing jokes that I've done, talking about how well I did at the Kennedy Awards for Lorne Michaels.
Yep.
If it weren't for you letting me go on SNL, I never would have gotten that lucrative blood thinner commercial.
And my little hiking show he watches.
Good morning. Welcome to my little hike.
And he tells me this joke, like, you did that Lincoln joke. I said, really? What joke? He goes, you know, the Lincoln joke? I'm like, I'm not really sure I know that one. He goes, oh, I tell everybody that joke. I give you credit. I said, well, maybe let me hear it. She goes, okay, well, you know, when Abraham Lincoln was a kid, he used to walk through the snow to school every day. But what they don't tell you is that he was always late. So I thought, doesn't sound familiar, but maybe I did do it. And then I'm thinking, I got to put that in my act now and see, and now I can expand it. You know,
that reminds me of a joke that I know you did, because I wasn't a comedian, and I thought of the joke, and then I saw you do it. Not again, that sounds like an insult.
I know that happens to me a lot.
But it was you like to live
every day, the last day of your life. Yeah,
in bed, surrounded by your friends and family.
You make funeral arrangements.
yeah.
You say goodbye to everybody. Yeah. And it's funny how comics remember like early jokes you did.
Yeah.
Like David Spade says, he wouldn't even say it was a joke. He goes, yeah, I got one of those nice cameras. It's one of those black ones. You know, the black ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny what people remember. But yeah, so Letterman could not have been nicer to me.
Letterman loves showbiz.
By the way, I did that joke in my set. I tried it. Nothing. Crickets.
Last day. Oh, the Lincoln one?
The Lincoln joke I used
It sounds like a Norm joke, doesn't it?
It does, actually.
Like, he's late.
And today he's late all the time.
So,
oh, God, come on. This fella. Good Lord.
Good.
I love, you know, I'm discovering Norm more now than when he was around. I mean, watching those clips on Instagram, he's so funny, man. He's just got such an attitude. I worked with him before where he would walk the room.
Yeah.
Because he was just didn't care. And I don't know if he was on medication at the time in hindsight for his cancer, but man.
But late in life he would walk the room?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because he was dealing with cancer and he was taking
No,
medicine.
yeah, but I thought you meant like in 1982 or something. He would walk the room. You're talking about like 2015.
Well, I didn't work with him too much in 82, but you know, near the end.
You like to wait till the end with people.
I wait until they have a limited amount of time left.
So they can really show you the respect and appreciation you deserve.
Yeah, but also to decide
they cherish it.
What jokes I want to take from them after they're gone.
It's like an audition. What else?
It's a showcase. It's like the jewelry in a case.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Sketch of Jim Carrey. Tell me,
Jim Carrey's hilarious, funny guy, rubber face.
Rubber face, and would do impressions.
I remember being at a party with him not too long ago, and he likes to paint as well, and I paint. So we had a lot in common. We talked about that. We used to text back and forth for a while, but then there was radio silence, you know, which I think that happens with a lot of famous big people. You know, they have a lot to deal with. But you know what? My feelings were not hurt because I have thick skin. I get it. I did that with you. Didn't I cut you off?
Oh, you're the very famous one in this.
Yes.
You are more famous than me. No one's going to argue with that. Buzz Aldrin, same thing. He ghosted you.
Well, I was supposed to be on the
good. This is a good drawing.
I was supposed to be the second man on the moon,
and
obviously Buzz became the second man. But I did run into him in Puerto Vallarta once on the beach. He was with his wife a different wife at the time.
You like to vacation just to meet up with celebrities. Go ahead.
Well, we have the same travel agent, so I always check to see where they're going.
Surprise me.
Anyway, her wife was always calling him, going, Buzzy.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
yeah. But these
great.
I have anecdotes on each page opposite of the book.
I know,
By
but
the way,
I
the
can't
book,
read them. It wouldn't be
It wouldn't be
a very good use of time.
But if you're going to get the book, and you should get it, if you're not don't want it yourself, it makes a great gift. It's easy to wrap. I would suggest you get it at a mom and pop store, and if they don't have it, Amazon it overnight.
Great. I had a joke about mom and pop stores, which people say, what do Amazon and big box stores have that mom and pop stores don't, and that is inventory.
Oh, right.
They have inventory and things that you want to buy in stock.
Do you know what I noticed?
Dana Carvey, this looks like a female Mike Birbiglia in this photo.
Do you know what I noticed before we go on with these pictures? It's going to take a long time to go through every picture.
We're almost halfway done.
I'll show you Norm in there. Norm's in there.
We'll
Near the back. I've noticed that I'm getting a little bit of the chin here, where it comes right from the thing down to my chest. So what I do now in interview shows
is that when you say I have thick skin, that's what I thought you meant.
Yeah. So when I do interview shows now, I face forward, and I just kind of look like this. So I know it looks weird.
Yeah, but just know it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
It gets to the point where you just got to wear scarves.
Turtlenecks are good too.
I'm scarf years old. Lorne's not going to love this photo.
No, well, that's not the finished one.
Okay. You thinned him up. Talk about...
No, you got to get to the next page.
You boxed him. One of these, you put a box around it. I'm sure
that's the process right there.
That's what I'm seeing right there is the process. Then Steve Jowly. Caricature. I exaggerate.
Yeah.
And now I see what you mean. Steve Martin, you buddy of yours?
Yeah.
What's he like?
It's like 6'1", maybe. It's great. I love him. I just moderated a thing that Martin Short and Steve Martin did in Ohio. I would come out and do 10 minutes, and then I would bring them out, and we sit and like you're doing with me right now. We moderate, and that was amazing because I grew up a Steve Martin fan.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe I'm like traveling with him, and he's got his banjo, and Martin Short's there. But the problem was
you're really not showing Martin Short the respect he deserves. Twice you were like, I grew up a Steve Martin fan.
Well,
dead silence where and a Martin Short fan.
That's exactly how the interview went. I would introduce them. I would say, Steve Martin is this amazing banjo player, comedian. I grew up watching him. I loved it. He influenced me. So we got Steve Martin. So Steve Martin and Marty Short.
Steve Martin is incredibly funny, but he's not so funny that I have to pretend to like the banjo.
I play the 5-string banjo. I've been playing since I've been 18. Yeah, 18. And I started playing it only because of the movie Deliverance. That song got me so riled up, the banjo and the guitar.
Riled up?
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Riled up. Like,
yeah.
Like you
I can control myself.
You'd have to rape.
I haven't used the word riled in a long time.
I know. Well, riled, if gets you riled up.
Well,
what
no, that's
follows
the beginning. But
do I want to know what follows it? Do I want to know?
After riled?
Yeah.
God, I have to have a thesaurus right now. But after you're riled,
what do you do when you hear that song?
Well, I start clogging. And what would anybody else do?
I don't. Raping is what I'm bleeping all of this because we're monetized.
It just moved me, and I went out and I bought a banjo, and I would practice. I have it in the van, and whenever I was like on my break from work, I would go out to the van and just practice. And one day, it was like the movie Jerk, when he could start dancing. He realized it, and his feet were moving fast. It was the same way. All of a sudden, I picked up the speed, and I started playing really fast. But I never learned that song.
After all that,
I lost my rilety.
You're riled. You lost your rile.
Yeah,
you're Riley. Farley
was amazing. Farley, I was always looking for the laughs, of course, and always trying to get Sandler and those guys to laugh. They shared an office space, on the 17th floor of 30 Rock. And it was him and David Spade and Tim Meadows and Farley. And Farley was always, wanted to be accepted. And he would do these crazy things. One day he came in, and Jay Moore tells this story better because I think he was there when it happened. And I'm paraphrasing it, but Farley comes in, he goes, "Hey, you want me to I want to drop my pants and stick my butt out the window and take a big poop down onto 49th Street." And they're like, do it, Farley, do it. So sure enough, he dropped his pants and he stuck his butt out the window, took this big steamy dump, but it wasn't out far enough, so it landed on the windowsill. And it's still there to this day.
Jesus. I was going to say, how do you know it was steamy?
Oh, no, it's
because
documented.
It's
documented.
It's like Jay Moore.
The paint is peeling on the ceiling above.
Notarized. It's notarized. Chris Rock. This is a sketch from the special Tambourine, which I think I exec produced with Chris.
Did you really?
I think I did.
You would remember.
I think I got an exec producer credit.
And what about Chappelle's specials? Do you do? I know you co-partnered with him.
Just the TV show.
So you have a good synergy with black comics.
I do,
which is great, man. That means you're hip.
I'm a pretty.
Why am I so nervous about even saying that?
I know.
I mean, did I go over the line there?
You're not hip because of slavery.
I'm just fearful.
Because of slavery. It's because of slavery. Basically, if you want to know why, it's because of slavery.
Can you dance?
I can dance better than you'd think.
Really?
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
My affiliation. I can dance better than you'd think.
Can you do the jig?
I don't like that word for this. I don't like that in this area. I can dance pretty good. Oh, James Taylor. I was wondering, is this James Hetfield based on it? This is Hesher James Taylor back when he. Did you know him back then? You were friends with him, right?
I didn't know him back then, but I was a huge fan. But I know him now.
Yeah,
I've known him for.
You brought him to Huel
so.
You've all right, relax, we're friends.
Yeah.
Chris Walken, he hosted. That's a good Chris Walken sketch.
He does not like it.
I bet he doesn't.
He does not like it. I was trying to get approval, just as courtesy when I was doing a little book tour to promote.
You actually sound a little bit like him. Courtesy.
And Jim Carrey was fine with it, Steve Martin, but I sent it to him and he did not like it. He hated it. He goes, "Under no circumstances can you do this on the show."
That's very funny. You have I stole from Hans and Franz without realizing it in my last special.
You did?
Yeah. Did you realize?
I didn't know that.
I did a thing where I was talking about influencers.
I did see your special. It was really good.
You texted me. Thank you. Influencers do this. What's up, guys?
I call them all the clappers because they start all their posts like this. What's up, guys?
I'm Hans. I'm Franz. And we want to pump you up.
And I realized it's Hans and Franz.
No one else has ever clapped before.
No, I know. But I was like, after I when I did Carvey's and Spade's podcast.
Hey, you know what you were talking before about doing somebody else's material and not knowing it. When I was about to shoot my special, Loose in the Crotch, streaming now on YouTube, 800-pound gorilla platform, I was looking at some other people's specials just to see what they were doing for a backdrop.
Yes.
Because I didn't know, I was thinking, what do I want to use? And I'm flipping through, and I get to Spade, and he's doing my opening joke that I wanted to do, which is strong, It was like going to get me through. And I decided, well, I got to cut that because it's too similar.
Yep.
And I regret it to this day. I should have left it in there. I remember, too, I had a joke once, and Stephen Wright came up with the same joke. It was, one day I got home, and I accidentally tried to open up my house door with the car key, and the house started up.
That was you? You had that joke?
Yeah.
It's a fucking great joke.
We both had that same, he obviously did not take it from me, and I didn't take it from him, but, New England, East Coast.
What are you going to do?
Like mines.
Parallel. Garry Shandling is in here. In Judd's documentary about Garry.
Yeah.
It's a lot of your eulogy, which I was very moved by, and it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, you were there?
No. I just watching it in Judd's thing.
Oh, that was just a clip of it.
Yeah. I can only imagine what it was like, the full thing.
Let's take a look.
I loved our conversations on the phone. I'm going to miss those late into the night, talking about comedy and joke structure. It was just him and me. And on occasion, Anthony Pellicano.
Okay.
Put it in there. Got a green screen.
Yeah. No, I've worked in black television before, but I'll see if I can figure out how to put a white clip in.
No, Neal, it was an incredible, surreal evening. Everybody getting up and talking about him, and that happened a month after he passed away. So I had a lot of time to think about it. So I would be flying to do gigs, and I'd put on headphone and listen to music that kind of moved me, and I was just reminiscing about everything we did together, and it's hard for me to be serious for too long. I need to throw a laugh in there, just to kind of diffuse it. And so I would talk about him and be very moving, but then before I lost it, I would put a joke in there.
Yeah.
And that would save everybody. And I realized that is really the best platform for comedy, is to have
a eulogy. You're absolutely right. I totally agree. It is, because it's so sad, and people are so like prone, and they're like, it's such a relief when you can be funny.
Yeah. Probably the best set I ever had in my life.
It looks like it.
Yeah. I mean, to this day, people say, hey, would you do my eulogy? Would you do my eulogy?
Yeah, like it truly looks like it. Like, and I always tell people the story about like showbiz, because it is so Gary sues Brad Gray, right?
Yeah.
Brad's like stealing his clients, whatever.
Yeah.
And then Brad hires Anthony Pellicano. He's tapping your phone, he's tapping Gary's phone, illegal. He goes to jail.
Yeah.
Gary dies, Brad dies.
I'm alive.
You're still here. Why? No, but my question is like, what happened? Like, if you're them, do you go, boy, that was a waste of time? Like, if you're Gary, do you go, I wish I hadn't spent a minute on that if I knew I was going to die? I mean, I guess there's nothing you can do, but
no. I mean, you you live in the present, and you don't know what's going to happen. But sure, I mean, I would be on the phone with Gary for hours, and he'd be talking about his complications with Brad Gray, and I was at Brillstein too, Brillstein Gray Enterprise, and I wouldn't really say that much to him about it, because I was his friend, but I didn't really know what happened.
Yeah.
But I was siding with him because he's my friend, and I would hear the same. It would be repeated over and over, what I've heard before, and it's just him venting, and I was there to listen. But I would occasionally hear tap, tap on the phone, and kiddingly I'd say, Gary, it sounds like my phone's tapped. And that was when you had landlines.
Yeah.
And we both kind of laugh about it. And then I'm opening up the New York Times one morning, and it's Sly Stallone, or I can't remember who it was, somebody else, and then me. We had our phones tapped. I go, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it got back to Brad Gray about anything I said on the phone.
Yeah.
But that's what happened.
Yeah. It's just such like, ugh. Like the fact that Gary died is like, oof, and then just had to spend so much time on that. Like, it seemed like it completely preoccupied him for almost a decade, right?
Well, Gary was like that. He would get preoccupied with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
With it. And that's kind of what made him so special. I remember we used to write on the phone. I was doing a corporate gig somewhere, and I would call him, and we talk on the phone forever about, this corporation, whatever it was. And I would say a joke, or he would say a joke, and I go, okay, great. And then they also do this. They have this thing. He goes, no, let's stay with this. Let's stay with this for a while. And I go, okay. I'm more of a hit and run guy.
Right.
And he goes, you got so much more you could milk out of your bits. You just kind of, you got to stay with it.
Did it help?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And also he kind of stressed being in the moment on stage. Being present.
Yeah, he was so in the moment sometimes. It was like crazy how in the moment he was.
Sometimes
he did Bill Maher show one time, and it was like watching a seance or something. It was so crazy, and I talked to him about it. I was like, what happened? And he was like, I just meditated. He was aware of it, like how funny he was.
Yeah.
On that. And he was a good friend.
Yeah, he was a good friend. And we would get on stage together often because we had this kind of chemistry that was, he was the loose cannon and I'm trying to keep him on track.
Yeah.
You know, he starts swearing and stuff. He's like, Gary, what's with the potty mouth? You know, you don't need the potty mouth.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah. And he'd have all his notes on there, you know, the legal pad.
Yeah.
All crumpled papers. And, but yeah, we had a lot of good times together. And sometimes, you know, he would go off to Hawaii and I wouldn't even hear from him for 3 months. You know,
He's famous.
That was just his.
It's like with you and me.
Yeah.
Years.
Do you think we could be friends?
I've always thought we could be friends. I think you didn't believe in it.
I've had some people that have said that, like Bill Maher, after I did a show, he goes, why aren't we friends?
Yeah.
I said, well, take a look in the mirror. I'm kidding. But, you know, you just don't have time to be friends with everybody because then you don't have the quality friendship.
That's what you're about, quality.
I'm about
Speaking
quality.
of, we don't have time.
I have 2 friends. One of them.
You really set me up for that.
Hey, listen, I got to go.
You got to go.
We covered it all, right? We got the
did.
special out, Loosen the Crotch on YouTube.
Loosen the Crotch. We got
have
the
book.
documentary. We got the book.
The book.
We got the rehydrator.
But we got
the dehydrator. We got the slap chop.
We got the riled.
We got
factor.
riled. We got this guy gets riled by
If you want to purchase one of my paintings or a portion of
KevinNealonArt.com.
Kevin Nealon
Dementia awareness.
Come see me in the
Leaves
good light.
the oven on.
Come see me in the good light.
Come see me in the good light's the name of the documentary.
And Hiking with Kevin on YouTube.
Hiking with Kevin on you. We didn't talk about it.
Which you have to do.
I would love to. Take your time. Guys.
Did you just say to me?
Take your time with the invite.
I don't do them that much anymore.
No, I know.
I haven't done one in maybe a year.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's a scheduling conflict. Kevin Nealon was here and he was great. It was great.
It was great, man. This was fun.
Agree.
A lot of times, like an hour in, I think I'm ready to go.
This
it's like
one took an hour and 20.
One time you did my, and then I'm gonna let you go. One time you did my new material night, and we were just talking. I used to laugh about this still. We were talking, and you were ready to go. I just kept asking you stuff, and then you got to laugh, and then you just got up and left.
Yeah, I just dropped the mic and walked.
Yeah, you just laughed.
It was great. It was over. I used to get mad because you wouldn't give people good intros. Kevin Nealon, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm the worst MC, by the way.
Great, you should do it more. I can't keep saying it. The podcast is over. I can't.
That's how you end?
I'm actually keeping that.
That's how you end the podcast? Jesus Christ.